Previously, the group headed into the tunnel that led from Mine 4 to Mine 1. It was clear that it had been some time since anyone had gone between the two. Kess and Nova both used light to help out those in the group without dark vision, since there was no light source in the tunnel. Then the group started moving as stealthily as they could over the next hour or so. The tunnel sloped downward for most of it. Several of the group noticed a number of doors as they made their way through the mine, but all of them seemed to have been sealed up at some point in the past. Rin and Zarakir, who were in the front, started hearing faint sounds up ahead, and they saw a solid stone door in the distance. Kess asked Saku about said door, and she explained that even the safety inspector wasn't allowed past it. As they got closer, they could tell that the door had been opened recently. There were tracks near it that Zarakir recognized as belonging to intellect devourers, and Isaac quickly started listing off everything he'd ever read about them. Isaac took a look at the door and noticed it was trapped, which he worked to disable. Zarakir put up silence around the door, while August created a mage hand on the other side to try to get it open. August was able to get it open just enough for Nova to send his arcane eye through, and he explored the Mind Flayer and Intellect Devourer-filled rooms on the other side for a bit. He eventually found a halfling woman locked in a cage in the same room as the Mind Witness. Nova tried to move his arcane eye into the cage, but the woman noticed and started screaming. Nova immediately dropped the eye and filled the others in on just what he'd seen. The group quickly discussed potential options, trying to decide if they should deal with the room full of mind flayers in front of them or not. They wavered between avoiding the room to burrow further down or trying to clear out the room and then rest afterwards. Around that time, silence dropped, and the group heard the halfling woman still screaming in the distance. It was a close vote, but they decided to head in. Kess quickly cast silence on the room, and they started to fight. They cleared out the first room without too much trouble, save for August ending up stunned and Saku ending up frightened. Kess dropped silence, and the group heard the screaming in the distance again. Adria cast a quick healing word on August as everyone hurried in the direction of the prisoner. And that is where we left off.